from my perspective, is really a program that provides cash assistance. And in Maine, that's a temporary assistance for needy families. It's a very small program in comparison to Medicaid. It's less than 1% of the general fund, whereas Medicaid is a very large percent. The number of people on TANF is very small. It helps about 25,000 children. So TANF helps kids, and it provides families with the necessary funds to stay housed, essentially. Maine Equal Justice did a study this year of TANF families, and we found that 81% of the people said TANF kept them and their kids housed.
In other words, avoided homelessness.
Avoided homelessness,
yeah.
That's right. So it's a critical program. So that's TANF, and that's what we consider welfare in Maine. You hear a lot of terms used, but Medicaid, I think, we have to admit that it's not a handout. It is actual access to health care, so people, adults and children, can be more productive. Children can learn in school if they're healthy. Adults can be more productive in the workforce. Medicaid provides basic coverage, and it only provides coverage for up to for certain people. For families, up to 200% of the federal poverty level, and for if you're an adult with no kids at home and you're not disabled, it's up to 100% of the poverty level. So that means you can't earn more than $11,000 in order to have access to health care in the state of Maine, if you're an individual. Food stamps, it's a very important program. Maine has a very high food insecurity percentage, and 1 in 5 kids in Maine struggles with hunger. So food stamps is a federal program. Maine doesn't have to spend any money on it except to administer it. It's a very vital program, and we've seen that food stamps increase significantly with regard to the Great Recession that we've been experiencing. Food stamps has been the first stop for families who have lost their jobs, and it's been critical to keeping families out of poverty, as well as UI insurance.
So food stamps as a program is many more dollars, all federal dollars, and many more people
Correct.
Taking advantage of. It used to be actual stamps, and now it's an electronic benefit card that they take the grocery store.
That's right, and it supplements people's income. It doesn't provide all the food. It's $1.35 per person per meal, so that's not a lot of money. And then I think another important program, and it's a program of last resort really, is the General Assistance Program. You have to exhaust all your other opportunities for benefits before you can go to general assistance, and that's a state and local program. And again, what general assistance spending shows is that about 86% of the vouchers, it's not cash, that is provided through general assistance goes to housing costs and housing needs. So really, you're seeing a theme for a lot of people. They're struggling to pay for rent or to stay in their homes and to avoid homelessness.
So